What if the wealthiest person was not the one with the most money, but the one who discovers the treasure within? Imagine a world where wealth is not measured by material possessions, but by inner abundance. Today we delve into an ancient tale that challenges us to redefine wealth and discover the treasure within. Once upon a time, in the heart of an ancient city, lived a beggar who carried an old, rusty box. Day in and day out, this beggar would use the box as nothing more than a seat, oblivious to the potential it might hold. The box, weathered and worn, was dismissed by its owner as nothing of value. One day, a curious passerby took notice of the box and asked the beggar about it. The beggar, with a dismissive wave of his hand, replied, "Oh, this old thing, it's worthless, just something to sit on." But the passerby, not convinced by the beggar's words, insisted on taking a closer look. With a little persuasion, the beggar reluctantly allowed the passerby to open the box. To their amazement, the rusty old box was filled to the brim with glittering gold coins. The beggar, once living in abject poverty, was sitting on a treasure all along, unaware of the wealth he possessed. This tale, my friends, is a metaphor for our own lives. Like the beggar, many of us carry an unopened box, unaware of the treasure it holds. Just as the beggar discovered his hidden treasure, we too possess an inner wealth waiting to be discovered. Like an uncharted map, our souls hold vast landscapes of untapped potential. This wealth isn't measured by material possessions, but by the richness of our inner peace, fulfillment, and self-understanding. It's about embracing the treasure within us, the quiet wisdom, the boundless compassion, the radiant love that defines our very essence. The true wealth lies.
Often find ourselves tangled in the web of past memories or future anxieties, when the present moment is all we truly have. This question, while simple, carries within it the key to a life of peace, focus, and fulfillment. To illustrate this concept, let's turn to the verses of renowned poets who have beautifully encapsulated the essence of presence. Rumi, a 13th century Persian poet, once said, "The past is an interpretation. The future is an illusion. The world does not move through time as if it were a straight line, proceeding from the past to the future. Instead, time moves through and within us, in endless spirals. Eternity does not mean infinite time, but simply timelessness. In other words, the present moment is the only reality we can truly experience. The past and future are mere constructs of the mind, while the now is a vibrant, living entity." Similarly, the revered English poet John Keats wrote in his Ode to a Nightingale, "Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. Therefore, ye soft pipes, play on." This verse beautifully illustrates the value of the present moment, the music yet to be played, the experiences yet to be savored. The essence of these verses lies in their profound wisdom of living in the present moment. This wisdom, however, is not just poetic but immensely practical. It encourages us to be fully aware and present in our lives, to engage fully with what is happening right now in this very moment. But how can we apply this wisdom to our lives? It begins with cultivating mindfulness, a practice that entails paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It involves acknowledging our thoughts and feelings as they arise, but not becoming entangled in them. This practice allows us to experience life as it unfolds, rather than being consumed by past regrets or future anxieties. To summarize, the key points discussed in this video are as follows. 1. The present moment is all we truly have, and it holds the key to a life of peace, focus, and fulfillment. 1. Renowned poets like Rumi and John Keats have beautifully encapsulated the essence of presence in their verses. 1. The past and future are mere constructs of the mind, while the now is a vibrant, living entity. 1. Cultivating mindfulness allows us to experience life as it unfolds, rather than being consumed by past regrets or future anxieties. By embracing these principles and practices, we can unlock the essence of presence, experiencing the boundless freedom and joy inherent in the present moment.
Have you ever wondered why the present moment holds such a profound significance in our lives? It's a riddle that Persian poets, such as the renowned Molvi, have contemplated deeply. Dive deep with us as we explore the wisdom of Persian poets on the importance of the present moment. Persian poets, like the renowned Molvi, have long emphasized the power of the present. These luminaries of literature and mysticism painted a vivid tapestry of the human experience using the threads of their wisdom. They wove intricate narratives that highlighted the profound importance of embracing the now. Take a moment to delve into the verses of Molvi, where he implores us to be empty of worrying. Think of who created thought. Here, Molvi urges us to discard our anxieties, our preoccupations with what was and what could be, and instead, to focus on the creator of thought itself. This is a powerful reminder to root ourselves in the present moment, the only place where life truly unfolds. Moreover, these poets believed that living in the present moment liberates us from the chains of our past and the anxieties of our future. They championed the idea that the present is not merely a bridge between what has been and what is yet to come, but rather, it's an expansive field of possibilities, a space where we can cultivate peace and joy. As these poets have shown us, the present moment is not just a fleeting instant, but a portal to profound peace and happiness. But how can we start to embrace this wisdom in our daily lives? Let's turn to the teachings of these poets. They urge us to observe our thoughts with detachment, to watch them as if they were clouds drifting across a vast sky. This mindful detachment allows us to reclaim control over our minds, enhancing our experience of life's every nuance. By embracing the present moment, we can liberate ourselves from the shackles of past and future.
Welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of our program where we delve into the rich world of Persian poetry. Every week, we navigate the profound verses of celebrated poets, be it Hafez, Rumi, Attar, Iqbal, or Ferdowsi. Today, we find ourselves drawn to the enchanting lines of a poem by Iqbal, known as Milad Insan or Milad Adam. These verses, steeped in wisdom and beauty, invite us to explore and connect with the world in new ways. So, sit back and prepare to journey into the world of Milad Insan or Milad Adam by Iqbal. Now, let's embark on our exploration of Iqbal's Milad Insan, a poem that captivates the essence of love and life. In Milad Insan, Iqbal explores the themes of love, life, and self-centeredness. He starts by describing the birth of love, symbolized by the line, "Love screamed when blood was found." Here, Iqbal may be suggesting that love emerged from the primal, life-giving force of blood, thus connecting all living beings through this shared origin. This notion of universal love is a recurring theme in Iqbal's poetry, reflecting his belief in the interconnectedness of all life. As we delve deeper into the poem, we encounter the line, "Hassan trembled at the sight of expertise." On the surface, this may seem to suggest fear or intimidation. However, looking closer, it may actually represent a sense of awe and reverence towards knowledge and skill, resonating with Iqbal's respect for intellectual pursuits. In the following lines, Iqbal discusses the theme of self-centeredness, symbolized through the image of nature, disrupted and coerced from the earth's soil. Here, he might be critiquing humanity's tendency to exploit nature for self-gain, warning us of the potential consequences of such actions. As we continue our journey through Milad Insan, we encounter the profound lines, "Life confessed, I have trodden upon dirt all my life, yet from this ancient dome a door emerged." Here, Iqbal may be hinting at the idea of life's transformative potential, suggesting that even from the humblest beginnings, new opportunities can arise. Throughout the poem, Iqbal uses evocative imagery and thought-provoking themes to invite us to reflect on our understanding of love, life, and self-centeredness. His words challenge us to question our perspectives and to seek deeper connections with the world around us. Indeed, Iqbal's Milad Insan offers a profound exploration of life's complexities, leaving us with much to ponder. As we conclude our journey with Iqbal's Milad Insan, we look forward to our next poetic adventure. We will soon embark on a journey through the verses of another luminous star in the constellation of Persian poetry, a poet who has beautifully woven the threads of love, beauty, and existence into a tapestry of profound wisdom. Can you guess who this might be? The subtle mysticism, the depth of emotions, the timeless wisdom? Yes, we're heading towards the universe of Rumi. Stay tuned for our next episode where we continue our exploration.
At the edge of a serene lake. The surface of the water is calm, reflecting the world around it with perfect clarity. Now envision this lake as your mind. The surface is your conscious thoughts, the depth is your subconscious, and the life beneath the surface represents the vitality coursing through your body. Now it's time to dive in. Instead of floating on the surface, allow your consciousness to submerge into the depths. Feel the cool water enveloping your body, starting from your toes, rising to your knees, your waist, your chest, and finally, your head. As you sink deeper, you become aware of the life teeming beneath the water's surface, the pulsation of existence in your body. This is the essence of embodying your entire being. You're not just a mind floating on the surface. You're a complex, vibrant being teeming with life and energy. This is about expanding your consciousness to fill your entire body, not just the narrow space within your skull. Imagine your consciousness as a radiant light, illuminating every part of your body. As this light travels, it brings awareness and vitality. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly you see things you didn't notice before. You become aware of sensations, emotions, and thoughts that were previously obscured in the shadows. This practice is a journey of self-discovery and introspection. It's about understanding that you are more than your thoughts, more than your emotions. You are a vibrant being, full of life and energy. Consider the words of the poet Rumi, who spoke of creating and destroying idols. These idols represent our thoughts, our perceptions of reality. We create them, infuse them with life, but we also have the power to destroy them, to let them dissolve into nothingness. The act of creating and destroying these idols is a metaphor for our relationship with our thoughts. We have the power to create thoughts, to give them life, but we also have the power to let them go, to allow them to dissolve and make room for new thoughts, new perceptions. This practice is not about escaping from reality or ignoring our thoughts. It's about understanding that we are not our thoughts. We are the consciousness that observes them, the light that illuminates them. So continue to practice this journey of self-discovery. Continue to dive deep into the lake of your consciousness. Remember, you are not just a mind floating on the surface. You're a vibrant being, full of life and energy. Embody your entire being. Illuminate every part of your body with the light of your consciousness, and discover the depth of your existence. Remember, this journey is not a destination, but a process. It's about continually diving deeper, continually illuminating more of your being. So keep practicing.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, and it's just begun.
The vast expanse of human consciousness, we construct structures known as intellectual abodes. These are the mental constructs we build, brick by brick, with our thoughts, actions, and creations. They are shaped by our understanding, our fears, our hopes, and our dreams. They are the physical manifestation of our internal world, and they echo with the vibrations of our thoughts and emotions. These abodes, they are not just structures, they are who we are and what we create. Transitioning from our intellectual abodes, we find the divine presence, a constant amidst the chaos. This divine presence, a beacon of light in the tumultuous sea of life, offers us stability and order. It is the silent whisper in the wind, guiding us towards a harmony that transcends our understanding. By acknowledging this divine presence, we align ourselves with the creative intelligence bestowed upon us. It's like tuning into a frequency that orchestrates a beautiful symphony out of dissonance. Recognizing the divine presence is the first step towards a life of order and harmony. Yet, distortions and fear often cloud our vision, disconnecting us from the divine. These distortions, like murky waters, hinder our clarity of thought, and fear, like a thick fog, obscures our path. But fear not, for these chains can be broken. By grounding ourselves in the present, we can clear away the murkiness, dispel the fog, and reclaim the clear vision that is our birthright. Overcoming fear and distortion allows us to reconnect with our eternal source of wisdom. We stand at the crossroads, the power of choice in our hands. Each decision we make, a stroke on the canvas of our existence. Our choices, like unworn paths in a dense forest, shape our journey. They mold our identity, carve our actions, and echo in our creations. Choosing is our divine privilege, a gift not to be taken lightly. Let's not surrender it to societal norms or past conditioning. Our power to choose, a divine gift, guides us